going live, and hopefully you can see this. This loading error is going to be a bit of a pain, but hopefully you're on the replay watching this, and if you're live, great, nice to have you here. Thank you for coming in, and there we go. Yeah, my notification's a bit off, so I'm not sure if everybody's seeing this, so thank you for coming in. If you're coming in, please share this out on your followers on Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere. Shout out from the landscape. Make it happen, all right? Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to Peri 10K Share-a-thon. This is round 2, so I should get you set up. I'm going to find that screen so I can show you. I'm busy like reorganizing this morning. It's busy, lots of things going on today, in a good way. And so my passion service support to you today is to help you get some keys about the art of developing a positive attitude. So Inglewood is up to no good? What are you saying? What are you saying? Alright, so let me find out the tripod for a second. I'm going to show you the order for today. See, whoops, too close. There we go. Now you can see it. So, this afternoon, this is round 2. This is Share-a-thon round 2 for the Peri 10K Share-a-thon. This, oh, G50, huh? G50? Good to have you here. This is Peri 10K, which is, as I call it, the TED Talks of Periscope, changing lives one scope at a time, as Katia Sarmiento calls it. Peri 10K, Peri 10K, peri10k.com/app. Ooh, notice that? An app. Last Friday, Peri 10K launched its own app, which I happen to be in, so I'm kind of biased about it, which is awesome. So today is this is the Share-a-thon for Monday, and this is round 2. Round 1's already completed, and it was a great number of people. I caught some of those scopes. It was good stuff. And the topic today is the art of developing a positive attitude, which I'll get into shortly. If you'll see the list below, this is, whoops, my mistake. Hang on, I'll get a quick edit. Don't look, don't look, don't look, looking away. Oh, that's funny. I did that wrong. Let me go back up and put that back in. Okay, take 2. I had Cindy in there and she's not on the list today. That was so funny. Sorry, Cindy. This is the list of people coming up today. There are 6 of us, and basically it's the full hour from 2 p.m. Pacific time to 3 p.m. Pacific time. So what you're seeing here is myself kicking off the round here, followed by Valerie Solidka, going round 2, who's of the Zen Cruise. Then Sarah Exley, who's coming up after her, thankfully, because she's covering for Mike Broadwell. I had to take off, and unfortunately he's taking care of his mum, but it's good he's doing that. So Sarah's filling his spot. Then Timby Terrell, the singing Peri 10K-er. After her is Tamara Barber, who's the Stream Team leader. She rocks. Followed by my buddy, who I was actually having coffee with this morning, because we're local, which I love, is Brooke Sidney Harbour. Coming up, she's bringing up the home stretch and wrapping up today's theme. So hopefully if those folks are in this scope, they will put some emojis up. What do you mean nearly as good as round 1? My Michaela, you just have a bias because you were in round 1, I know. Well, I'm biased about round 2, so crack me up. So hopefully those people who were on the scope this afternoon in round 2 will be posting emojis shortly. I've got like a minute and a half left before I go into the topic today, so let me give you some pieces about Peri 10K. You can go, oh, ladies in round 1. So hang on, so I'm the only guy out of 2 rounds? Damn, I feel special. I love it. This is so much fun. Okay, so thank you for sharing it out and putting it out onto Periscope and Twitter. This is Peri 10K Share-a-thon, and Peri 10K, for those who don't know, is one of the awesomest groups on Periscope. I'm sorry I can't say it's the awesomest group because I'm in another one now, which is giving me some focus as well. And you'll be hearing about that one tonight because I'm on the Peri 10K Share-a-thon. I'm on a Pass the Cast in that group late night for the UK folks and East Coast. It's 7:45 p.m. and I won't tell you about that. Different group. This is Peri 10K, and what's Peri 10K about? It's about inspiration. It's about people who have messages to speak, sharing their truth, their heart, their soul with you through the Peri 10K group. We are the how do I say this in a polite way? We're up to no good because we're change makers, we're change agents, we're inspirers, provokers, and revolutionaries in the area of Periscope, speaking our truth and sharing our message to inspire, evoke, and ideally wake people up. And that's what I'm about in my work, in my life, and in the world. There's the link. Thank you for that for Michaela. It's peri10k.com/app, or actually peri10k.com/join if you want to join Peri 10K. It's a subscription-based model, so you come join us. You got to pay for privilege to play, but it changes lives, including your own. So that's Peri 10K in a nutshell, and it's time to switch over. So it's now top of the hour. Wait for Bill to go off, and to me to get into the topic today, which is of the art of developing a positive attitude. I've got five things to give you, and they're not in any particular order. So there you go. Thank you for that. perry10k.com/join to apply it. All right. There you are. Good to see you, Miss Brooke Sydney. We're in. Okay. We'll ruin the status quo, as you know, as you know it. Exactly. That's what we're about. So, 5 key ideas, which some have been mentioned in the past hour, some have been yet to be mentioned this hour. So I'm not saying what I'm saying is unique, because we do have a common thought. But here are my 5 recommendations about the art of developing a positive attitude. Number 1, present, as in get present. I use the term meditation, but I do mean it this way. If you want to develop a positive attitude, become present in your body. Most of us in the world have been trained by the world out there to become very distracted. Now, Periscope can do that too, but the media, the marketing of all those people out there trying to get your attention out there instead of in here. If you can get present and to be still, I call it meditation. It could be simply being, if you can take 2 minutes to stop and watch your own breath slowly in and out, taking it in for 3 or 4 seconds, holding it for 2 seconds, and breathing out for 3 seconds, it will bring you present. And when you can present, you can actually find yourself being more positive, because what's out there is negative. It's training you into a negative mindset. Be present to yourself, you'll see your own truth, which is where I get to number 2. So the first one is get present. The second one is to become aware of your own heart. Dr. G, nice to have you in here. Dr. G's in one of my other groups, and he's an awesome rock star, so follow Dr. G, by the way. He's not in Barry 10K yet. Anyway, side by. So, number 1, be present, meditate, breathe. Number 2 is feel your own heart. Put your hand over your chest, or wherever your heart might be in your body, and feel it. Or over your pulse there. If you feel it here, you'll feel it. You feel it. Hopefully, you'll be getting like a heartbeat, a pulse. That's good news. It means you're alive. If you're alive, you should be friggin' happy, because I do like David Bowie. One of my musical influences growing up. Rewind. Feeling your heart is an indicator that you're breathing. If you're breathing, you're above ground. If you're above ground, you're alive. If you're here, that means for a reason, and I'll get to that in a moment too. They all lead to each other. So number 2 is feel your own heart. Get you present, get you aware of the fact that you're here. If you're here, you've got things you can do. You can change the world. Remember that. Brings me to number 3. Watch what you tell yourself. A large part of my work with my clients and coaching the work I do, which is in the area of relationship, but it's also about people in general, is to watch what we tell ourselves. We tend to have a bad habit of lying to ourselves. Yes, you do. I did too. And what I mean literally is that we say things to ourselves that are not the truth. And that's the challenge. That's the mistake, is that we think somehow that we're not good enough. We think we're not worthy. We think we don't deserve things. We say things like, good things never happen to me. Never happen to you? That's where we make mistakes, because we believe globally things that are actually not true. One time something bad happened and we think that happens every time, and it's a mistake. So watch what you tell yourself. It's a subtle, simple thing, but watch what you say to yourself in the mirror, in your head, in reality, or in other people. Watch that. I'm watching this like I've got time. Okay, I'm going to make sure I cover all the points, but I've got time more than I actually thought. So thank you for that, Miss Brooke Sydney, for hiding me up. So watch the language, and I've done some studies with NLP, and these things called global assumptions. Actually, there's a few. There's global assumptions, which is basically generalities, saying like things never happen to me or it always goes wrong. Bullshit. It's not true. Second thing is we say things that are affirming a negative situation. Well, if you say things that affirm a negative situation, you can say things that affirm a positive situation. It's no different, just the words we use. So watch what you're thinking. Key. It's the language you use. Number 4, and this speaks back to number 2 actually, about feeling your heart, what's driving you. If you're here, you can get up to some good instead of some bad. You can make things happen. Number 4 is follow your heart. And what I mean, and this is something I had to work for myself after 8 different careers, following your heart means to live your purpose. Why are you really here? And I don't mean to provide for your family, which it might be, or to take up space, which it might be. What I mean, literally, is that you can actually do something of value to the world. If you want to have a positive attitude, go out and help somebody less fortunate than yourself. Go help feed the homeless, or open the door for somebody. I mean, it could be any extreme, anything you do. It could be feed the meter of somebody's parking meter whose meter has expired. Those things, those actions, whether they're small or large, are expressing your heart, making a difference, and changing your attitude. Powerful, simple, easy to do. Can cost you a quarter if you're in LA putting money in meters, which is more than that nowadays. Or it could be as big as going out and making up, packed lunches for people in the yes, Val's up next, by the way. Make sure you're following her. It could be as simple as making up food packages for the homeless, or it could be something where you're going to change society's standard about the minimum wage, or whatever that is. You can do things that make a difference, and doing the actions for others changes your attitude towards yourself. Key. And number 5, which is a simple thing to do but we forget, yes we do, is to take time to be grateful. And I recommend with my clients, my coaching clients, to do gratitude journals, which is basically writing things down that are grateful, but it's counting your blessings. Counting as in 5 or 10 things every day. Okay, homework assignment. If you want to inspire your own life and change your own attitude, get a journal, a book, some sort of writing place to write down things down. Write down every single night before you go to bed, or when you go to bed, in your journal, write down at least 5 to 10 things that happened for you that day. Anything that happened that was good, that you're grateful for. It could be someone opened the door for you, as I mentioned earlier. It could be that you finished another chapter in the book you're writing. It could be that you found a parking spot that worked great for you. It could even be something where you got to do something big in the world. Again, back to what I said in number 4 about following your heart, making a difference. You can do something where it's grateful, and it can be the simplest thing. I stopped this morning and spent 2 minutes meditating. That's a win. Gratitude. Do that too. So to recap the 5 things I covered so you have the information. First one is to be present. First thing in the morning, I recommend this highly. Take 2-3 minutes to breathe in. We're back in business, folks. Thank you for that, Katya. Yeah, 75 people on the scope. That's nice. And by the way, if you're not, sorry, let me sidebar slightly. If you're not already following me, why not? Please make sure you swipe on the iPhone or the Droid and tap follow me. I do Periscope every day about love and relationships, but this is about Peri 10K. So I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Make sure you're in this scope and watch us through the whole hour. We've got a bunch of people coming up, and I'll get back to that screen in a second. So again, recap. First one, be present. Take 2 minutes to breathe slowly and count your breath. Feel your breath. Be present in your body. Number 2, feel your heart. If it's beating, you're up to some good stuff. That will switch your topic. That'll switch your energy too. Number 3, watch your language, what you say to yourself. Speak your truth. But also listen to what you say in your head, because you make mistakes sometimes and say things you shouldn't. Like, I'm not good enough. Bullshit. You're way worthy of everything. Number 4, follow your heart and your purpose and your mission in the world. Thank you for that, Michaela. So you know why you get up to some good in the world. And number 5, a gratitude journal. Those 5 things will change your life. Guaranteed. Or your money back. Not that you paid anything. So again, please make sure you follow me. I'm going to show you back the... oops, there we go. This is the afternoon's running. All right, now Valerie should be going up in a minute and a half. So she's up next. So Valerie's up after me. And then Sarah Exley. Glad you like it. Thank you, Dawn. Glad you were here. Sarah Exley's following her. Then Tim B. Terrell. Then Tamara Barber. And following that is Brooke Sydney Harbour. It turns out apparently I'm the only guy out of the 10 or 11 Peri 10K broadcasts. I feel rather special about that. So let me just say that I'm grateful, and that gives me a positive attitude that I get to stand amongst these amazing women and be a teacher for good. So you're welcome, Christy, is that? Marion. Hey, girl power with one guy. I'm here. But of course, the thing is, my work is around helping women get what they want in a relationship. So it makes perfect sense, and it's very logical that I should be immersed amongst these beautiful women. So I'm very humbled and grateful to be part of this circle. So that's the way to do these Peri 10K worked out, because every day Peri 10K broadcasts a share-a-thon from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time, 4 to 6 East Coast time, and 9 to 11 UK time. Thank you, Val. See you up shortly. She's up next. And Braining Gears, or rewind a second. We do it every day of the week, and it's always about inspiration, motivation, and there's a mix of men and women. Just happened today that I'm the only guy doing the scope, which is kind of cool to be amongst these beautiful women. So I'm grateful to be here, and thankful to be sharing this. All right. So again, make sure you're following me if you aren't already, because I do scope myself outside of Peri 10K. But if you're not already doing so, make sure you follow Peri 10K too. All right. Yes, perry10k.com/join is where you can find out more about who we are, or actually perry10k.com, the website, where you find out more about us. And my 5 things hopefully will help you change. Take any one of those. Take all 5 of them and see what happens. My pleasure. Thanks, Tamara. It's a good thing to be here. All right, so Val should be going live any second now. I'm waiting to see her post, and then we will go ahead and watch her, and you follow me, and I'll be notifying you when she's up. So make sure you follow me, please. I like having people follow me because I like people to get good information. That's why I do this stuff. All right. Thank you for being here again. I'll be back on again later for my own scopes and for another Pass the Cast for a different group later on today. But Perry 10K, yes, we rock. Absolutely, we do. And thanks for following me. Yes, thanks for being here. And Michaela, somebody tell me when Val's live, because she should be live now, I think. But I can't see from my scope. So, and thanks for all the hearts. And by the way, I did do a couple of little emoji ovens for the footballs and the fists for Black History Month, because it's February. So there should be a couple of, you see little icons coming up. I thought it was an abbreviation for Chinese New Year, but I haven't seen it yet. So I didn't have time to write the whole thing out. That's a whole nother, sorry, I get things for these little heart emojis. It's fun to watch them come up. So, you know, it's cool. Oh, she's live, great. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off now, and we're gonna go ahead and watch Valerie. She's up next, and she's running the show. She may have a toddler with her, we'll see. But I thought I want to make sure that you get to see that. Thanks for watching, thanks for following me, and I'll be back on again later. See you guys soon. Bye.